Dami jo ma disgrace ara, dami jo ma to bara. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Moments with Miss Arawa. My name still remains Damilola of God. How are you guys doing? And how has been your day? Has been everything so far. I really miss you guys. And today, as I said in my last vlog, we'll be talking about the pregnancy stage. That's the first trimester, the second trimester, third trimester, and I can just give you guys the gender review thing. I know some people already know the gender, but some people don't, so you get to know everything here on this vlog. I want you to know that this vlog is all about, focuses more about family, relationship, lifestyle, motherhood now is now added to it. So I'll be giving you all the little bits about everything you need to know on this channel. So keep subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, and tell a friend to come to YouTube and just subscribe to Moments with Miss Arawa because you're gonna love it with her here on this channel. And then I also want to say a very big thank you to every single person who has subscribed, who has watched my last vlog, all my past vlogs, and has been intentional with following my channel. I really appreciate it. I want to say a big thank you to you, and I want to say God bless you. So on today's channel, as I said, we're going to be talking about all the trimesters, because now I think they said we even have the fourth trimester, so I'm now in the fourth trimester. So I'm going to be giving you guys everything you need to know about it. Whew. So my first trimester, it wasn't bad at all, because you know a lot of people will tell you from the first trimester you begin to have the morning sickness, you begin to throw up, having like you don't just want to eat some certain type of food. And also my sister, my brother, no, it's not me, I'm not in that category. I ate. I did not have any symptoms. Actually, there was no single symptoms. I was free from all those vomiting, morning sickness. I was just eating. And the funny thing is, whatever I see online, as soon as I see you post it, I'm going to find a way to make it, because that's what I want to eat at that moment. So that sometimes I was always trying my best to take my mind off going to like all those online Instagram chefs, you understand. So I always want to avoid going to their page, but there's one of my friends, she keeps doing things like that, so she's always putting it right in front of me. But it was actually nice, because I was able to learn how to make meat pie. It was then I was able to learn how to make asun. Things I've not moi, I really don't know. I've never tried moi before. So it was when I was pregnant I tried it for the first time, and I should tell you that moi was like everyday meal for me at a point, to the extent that I had to collect moi from a friend that my husband does not know. He was so annoyed. He said, how could you collect moi from a total stranger? It was that bad. I really loved eating, and I loved drinking a lot of water. Like, as I'm drinking the water, I'm going to the toilet. I'm drinking the water, I'm going to the toilet. Kilo shell. I was drinking a lot of water. And I don't know if it's only me or it happened to other pregnant women. When it's your first trimester, my sister, just know that you will be dreaming of you'll be having baby dreams. That's the word. You'll be having baby dreams, because the dreams I had in my first trimester till my second trimester, I can't really tell. They were not my dreams. I was dreaming on behalf of my baby. Because it was like cartoon dreams, like all those Jackson, Jet Li, all kind of. So there was one I could remember very well, like when a car was coming, like it was a race, and then maybe Batman was coming to come and rescue us. It was just, so I swear, me remembering it now, I'm laughing, because I kept telling my husband, every time I wake up, I don't know, the dream it's not my dream. For that first trimester and second trimester, it wasn't my dream, it was just the baby's dream, basically. So that happened to me. And what else happened? Okay, I saw blood, actually. As I think I said in my first video, I saw, yes, implantation at I saw a couple of times, I think twice. Then what else? They said pregnant women sleep. I think that was out of my own description because I did not sleep. At the tail end of my pregnancy, I was even having insomnia, and my husband was sitting there like, oh God. I did not sleep. That sleep thing did not come. But when you talk about food, 247, as I'm missing breakfast, I'm missing next breakfast, I'm missing lunch, I'm missing the other lunch, I'm eating dinner, second dinner. I was taking it and I was thinking that at the point I was even thinking that the way I'm eating, I was even going to increase. But luckily my weight, I didn't even gain weight until the tail end of my pregnancy. I think that should even be a week before I gave birth. That was when he told me that, okay, before I know, I was already on the big side. And the big side, I mean big side, wasn't even that big. You understand? And what else? I really don't have much to say, funny enough, because I really do not have much. But yes, I think I remember when I was having a couple of headaches. I was having headaches at some point. I remember there was a day last year, December, I had headache for 48 hours. I cannot forget it. I had headache for 48 hours. It got to a point because you have to watch the kind of medications you take. So I was just taking water. Then that night I was running temperature, and that headache did not stop for 1 second. Like 1 second, like this, the headache did not. I had it straight 48 hours. I had to go to the hospital. They gave me I think a codeine medication or something like that. I was even skeptical about using it because I was like, maybe will not go and be high like this. But luckily, it actually helped me. And I think that was the first and last time I experienced it till I gave birth. I didn't have anything like that. And pretty much that's all. That's all. Then I had pelvic pains. Yeah, and because of the surgery I had in the past, I was having itching. The mark of the surgery was always itching me as the tummy expanded. So I was having a difficulty I think that was my second trimester and my third trimester. I really had it for a while. I think till I was like 30 weeks or 38. No, sorry, till I was like 30, maybe 34 weeks. But I knew that like when I was about to give birth, the itching actually stopped. So I think that's all I experienced. And pelvic pains, yes, a part of my leg or my tummy or a side of my, like this downwards, was always paining me sometimes, and I was always pressed. Yeah, I think I'm not going to end this video without even giving you guys this story. So I remember there was a day I went to the mall. I actually went to go and get groceries, and I was pressed. And while I was pregnant, I usually hear people say, oh, you can probably catch infection when you're pregnant, so be careful the kind of toilet you use. And I'm not even the kind of person that doesn't even like to use public toilets. So I was at the mall, and the toilet I always prefer to use did not open, because they work only during the weekdays. So it didn't open, and the general toilet was a no for me. So I was like, oh, I was going to manage till I get back home. While I was on the bus, I was like, pregnancy, when you're pressed during pregnancy, different from normal being pressed. Like I was just like this. I couldn't press my phone, and I was just waiting that, okay, let me get to my stop. And unfortunately for me, I pressed the bell to get to my stop, because my house is just right at this bus stop. This bus did not stop. It stopped at the next bus stop. So I had to like walk another 5 minutes to my bus stop before getting to my house. From that place where the bus stopped me to the entrance of the house, it was on God. Because it was then I know that you can pray that you should not disgrace yourself. I was like, I would say it in Yoruba, but I'll try and translate. I was like, Dami jo, ma disgrace ara, Dami jo, mato bara jo, Dami shanu mi, Dami Dami yo. That was how I was going. As I was going, I was like, hey, Oluwa jo shanu mi oh, ma jento bara oh, to be a disgrace. I was so scared. I was now walking small, like, okay, if I let me just get home. As soon as I got home like this, I was the relief after using the toilet. That's how I know that, because I used to hear people say they were pressed while they were pregnant, and they even peed on their body. You understand? So I was trying to avoid it as much as possible. How would me, as big as I am, pee on my body. Hey, no. This pregnancy will not come and disgrace me like this. I know they do this kind of disgrace. I cannot be disgraced. No. So that was what happened. That experience I can never forget in my life. Like, no, since that time I'm like, before I leave the house, I'll double check, I'll pee. Sometimes I even try to take little water so I shouldn't pee, but still that pee will still come. There's no way it will still come. That was the major symptoms I had. It got to a time, I remember we'll go to the hospital, my husband, and they be asking my husband, why is my husband said, this one not get any symptoms, just to eat and pee. That was so basically that was the rundown for my first trimester to my third trimester. I really don't have any story to tell much about that. Now to the gender. And for the gender, myself and my husband were so intentional about it. I remember my husband said he had a dream about even having the child, I think years before we actually did the whole marriage celebration. I think that's like, I can't remember when he said he had it, but years before we actually even had a child. I think that should be a year or two, but I'm not too sure. And it was like, oh, he had a dream that this was the sex of the child and all. So when I got pregnant, so we decided to have exercise our faith and believe that, okay, what he saw in his dream is actually what the child would be. So I remember a couple of times my brothers would call me and they'll be like, you've not got to go and check the baby. I said, no. Sometimes I'll go for my ultrasound and I'll be tempted to want to ask the person doing this kind of like, please, can I? No, but I'll be like, no, we already made the promise. We are waiting on God. We believe that he's a baby boy. That's what he showed us and that's what's going to be. To the extent that when I was buying my clothes, my brother was like, why not just probably buy mixed? My mom even said the same thing. Why not just buy mixed gender clothes? Or you understand? I said, no. He said he's a boy and I believe he's a boy. I didn't even dream about the sex. God didn't show me anything. But I believed what God showed my husband. So we walked in the faith and we believed that it was going to be. So I think a few days before delivery, I had my last scan. And that was where the whole testimony behind my delivery actually came from. So I'm going to tell that one in my next vlog though. So that when I was doing the scan and everything, I was tempted to ask like, okay, please, what's the gender? But I was like, no. But luckily we had a baby boy. We bought baby boy things. We dreamt we saw a baby boy and it was indeed a baby boy. So that's the thing about the gender. And we didn't even get to do any gender review video because my husband was so certain that it was going to be a boy, and he wasn't ready to do anything that would let him know before time. So when the baby came, the first thing I asked the midwife that attended to me was like, please, what's the gender? Even before she gave it to me, she was like, it's a boy. I was like, oh, thank God. Her faith actually did work, and that's just it about the gender. So don't let me bore you guys too much. In my next vlog I will be telling you the whole story. That's when you get to know about the whole surgery, like the surgery and the delivery. Everything is just together. It's packed, and I'm going to be telling you a lot of things that I probably have not said before. So if you want to watch it, so please watch this, like it, comment and everything. The moment I see that people are interested in listening to the delivery, then I'll probably vlog. But if I don't see any response, maybe I'll just keep my mouth shut and keep my story to myself and keep my testimony to myself. And still, I want to say thank you for everybody that's subscribing. Thank you so much. I do love you guys. I really appreciate it. I don't take it for granted one bit. I'm so grateful. Do have a blessed week and a prosperous new month that we are entering. I love you guys. See you on my next vlog. Bye.